Some stories end with answers. This one never did. A young woman walked into a hotel in downtown Los Angeles and never walked out. What followed was a trail of fragments, a few scattered online posts, a final sighting in a silent elevator, and then nothing. No screams recorded, no witnesses who could explain what truly happened. Only questions, only shadows. Her name was Elisa Lam. 21 years old, a traveler chasing the dream of seeing the world. A student who wanted to experience more than the walls of a classroom. But the place she chose, the Cecil Hotel, was already infamous, drenched in decades of darkness, tragedy, and whispers that seemed to cling to every hallway. What happened inside those walls still haunts millions. And tonight, you'll hear the final known moments, the elevator that became a stage, and the silence that followed. Silence that still demands answers. The Cecil Hotel was not just another stop in Los Angeles. From the outside, it looked ordinary. Tall windows, neon lights flickering faintly against the night sky. But the stories inside gave it a reputation darker than almost any building in America. It was a place where lives ended suddenly, where violence, despair, and mystery seemed to settle into the walls themselves. Guests came and went, some never leaving at all. Reports of murders, suicides, and crimes stretched back decades. Locals whispered that the building was cursed. Police reports stacked up like chapters of a horror novel no one wanted to read. Into the setting, Elisa Lam checked in. For her, it was just another stop on her trip, an affordable room in the heart of the city. For the audience watching her story unfold today, it feels like fate. Like the hotel itself was waiting for her. Elisa Lam was just 21, a student from Vancouver, full of curiosity, full of life. She loved books, art, sharing thoughts online. On her Tumblr blog, she wrote about struggles with school, with loneliness, with the search for meaning that so many young people feel, but rarely say out loud. Her words were raw, honest, sometimes dark, but always searching for light. When she arrived in Los Angeles, she wanted adventure. She wanted to taste the city, to see its chaos and beauty all at once. She stayed connected with her family, calling every day, a promise she never broke, until January 31st. That day, the calls stopped. Her last online posts spoke of exhaustion. "I'm so tired, I can't focus." Simple words, but now they feel heavy, almost like a warning written before the storm. No one could know that this was the beginning of her final chapter. January 31st, 2013, the last confirmed day Elisa was seen alive. She had plans. She wanted to explore the city, maybe visit bookstores, maybe just wander. But after that day, she never answered her phone, never returned messages, never called her family back home. At first, it was worry. Then it became panic. Her parents reported her missing. Police entered the hotel, combing through hallways, questioning staff and guests. But the Cecil was a labyrinth, endless doors, hidden staircases, rooms where shadows seemed thicker than light. No trace, no sign of struggle, no witnesses. It was as if she had vanished into thin air. The mystery tightened, the fear grew, and investigators were left with only silence. The only thing left to do was search deeper and hope the walls of the hotel would give up their secrets. Then came the discovery. Security footage from the hotel's elevator, a short clip, but one that would travel across the world and never let go of its audience. The video shows Elisa stepping into the elevator, alone. She presses several buttons, but the doors don't close. The elevator seems frozen, stuck, as if refusing to move. She peeks out into the hallway, then darts back inside. Her movements grow frantic, pressing more buttons, stepping in, stepping out. At one point, she hides in the corner, as if someone unseen is approaching. Then she steps into the hallway again, her arms moving strangely, almost as if she is speaking to someone just out of view. Her hands twist, her fingers curl unnaturally. The doors remain open, impossibly long, and then she is gone. The elevator finally closes, but Elisa never returns. When police released the elevator video, it spread like wildfire. Millions watched, millions shared, millions obsessed. The internet had never seen anything like it. A young woman moving as if trapped between fear and confusion, caught in her final moments on camera. Viewers slowed it down, frame by frame. Some swore she was running from someone. Others claimed she was talking to an invisible presence, her hands gesturing like she was caught in a fight with something we couldn't see. And then there were darker theories, that the hotel itself was cursed, that the walls swallowed her whole, that something supernatural had taken her away. The Cecil's reputation only fueled it. People connected Elisa's strange actions with decades of tragedy inside the hotel. The video was no longer just evidence. It was legend, a modern ghost story that no one could stop watching. Police combed through the Cecil Hotel from top to bottom. Room by room, floor by floor, they searched for any sign of Elisa. Canine units sniffed through hallways, but the trail kept going cold. Security staff were questioned, guests were interviewed, but no one had seen her after that strange elevator footage. The building itself was a maze. Narrow stairwells, locked doors, empty rooms left to rot. The kind of place where echoes carry too far and shadows stretch too long. Officers pushed deeper, but it was as if the hotel itself was hiding her. Days turned into weeks. Flyers with Elisa's face covered walls. Her name spread across the news, but inside those halls, there was still nothing. No body, no struggle, no answers. Only the feeling that something or someone was keeping her hidden. 2 weeks after Elisa vanished, guests at the Cecil began to complain. The water in their rooms was strange, dark, discolored, with a foul taste that clung to their mouths. Some said it came out slowly, almost thick, before clearing. Others described the smell, metallic, sour, impossible to ignore. Hotel staff checked the plumbing, searching for the source. The trail led upward to the rooftop, where 4 massive water tanks supplied the entire building. Maintenance workers climbed the ladders, lifted the heavy hatch, and peered inside. What they saw ended the search. Floating in the water, hidden for weeks, was Elisa Lam, the missing girl, discovered at last in a place no one thought to look. A rooftop tank, sealed away from the world. The truth was no longer hidden, but the mystery had only just begun. News broke like wildfire.